All right. We talked earlier in the show about how the NBA tankathon is on, and 8 teams sinking to the bottom. A 9th entered the chat with the Bulls, basically trading all of their viable players for all of the second-round picks over the next, 5-6 years. And then maybe the Milwaukee Bucks do the same thing if they shut down Giannis or whatever. So potentially 10 teams sinking quickly to the bottom. 9 definitely, 10 potentially. And in the latest mock drafts, and there's a bunch of them for the June NBA draft, James, they're citing 11 Big 12 players in the first round, including obviously Darren Peterson, number 1 overall, A.J. DeBanton, number 2 overall, Kingston Flemings, 5th overall, Koa Pete, 11th overall, Cam Carr from Baylor, 15th overall, Memphis drafting Joshua Jefferson, 16th overall, Braden Burries, 21st, Tunde Yesufu, 22nd. That's 2 Baylor players going in the top 25. Christian Anderson, 23rd. JT Toppin, 24th. And then Milan Momcilovic, 29th overall. That's 11 Big 12 players in the first round. By the way, Milan Momcilovic may be having the greatest shooting season in the history of the sport.
And he's 6'9".
29th overall seems like a value pick.
Yeah. If you want a big that you can just put in the corner in the NBA and have him drill threes, he's your guy. Get ready for the Darren Peterson, Michael Jordan Wizards comps, because right now
I'm getting ready for the Darren Peterson Chicago Bulls Michael Jordan comps.
Bulls. I mean, Peterson has to wear 45 if he plays for the Bulls or the
22.
Wizards.
One less than Jordan.
22. I like it.
What he's wearing now, one less than Jordan.
Man, wouldn't that be a thing? I'm here for that because that's what he looks like. That's who he looks like.
I don't know what you're talking about, by the way, Wizards and Jordan. I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Right. That didn't happen.
No, of course not.
Happen.
Definitely.
A.J. DeBonce is going to be a star wherever he ends up. Flemings is going to be a star. But I do get really intrigued by the prospects. AD's wearing number 23 for the Wizards. I get really intrigued by the prospects like mid-first round. Cameron Carr at Baylor, whose stock is skyrocketing because he has shown his ability to shoot the basketball. Cameron Carr is only listed at 6'5", but he has a wingspan of 7'9". And a standing reach of 8'10". The standing reach
that doesn't even sound real.
The standing reach is real. It's in the Baylor game notes. The wingspan I may have been a little
8'10".
8'10".
So, I mean, he's pretty close to the rim standing.
Yes.
That's what that tells me.
Yes.
Not a mathematician.
Last I checked, the basket, the rim is still 10 feet. So he's pretty close, about 14 inches away. He's also got like a 40-plus inch vertical. He's a freak, an absolute freak. And his dad played his dad spent 6 years in the NBA, won the NBA dunk contest. The hops are there, okay? And now that he's shooting the basketball at a higher clip, NBA teams are falling in love with him. He could be a late lottery pick. And then the other Baylor pro, Tunde Yesufu, who's just been a little bit inconsistent, but when you watch him, he's a 6'8" wing player. He's built like a tank. He looks like he could start for an NBA team right now. Again, he's just been inconsistent shooting the basketball. But at the NBA, when you're working with shooting coaches each and every day, that's the one thing pros are like, can he shoot? Doesn't matter. We'll fix him, right, at the next level. So he's got a ton of potential. A lot of teams love Joshua Jefferson from Iowa State, who's a walking triple-double because he can handle the ball. He thrives in space because he's 6'9", 250 pounds, and has the mind and the vision of a point guard. So there's just a lot of really intriguing prospects.
Yeah, and just to continue on Milan Momcilovic, dude is shooting 54% from three. He's shooting 55% from the floor and 89% from the free throw line. I mean, he is having a historically great shooting season. 54% from three on 7 attempts per game.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, I know at one point he was closer to 60, so it's gone down a little bit, but like, if he is anywhere north of 50 by the end of the season, that'll be a ridiculous season.
And he's had some games. The only thing that concerns me about him and Iowa State in the postseason is he has had off nights. He had an off night against Texas Tech. Against Baylor on the road. He's had a couple of nights where he'll go 0 for or he'll go 1 for 5, so he's a little bit streaky. All right, Cameron Carr, it's a 7'2" wingspan. with an 8'10" standing reach.
It's ridiculous.
I found the note. His dad, Chris Carr, was the 1997 dunk contest runner-up. He didn't win it. He was the runner-up. Remember who won it in 97? NBA dunk contest?
Vince Carter?
Great guess. Kobe. Just casual Kobe.
Back
His
when,
dad
like,
was runner-up to Kobe.
Star players used to participate in it?
Right. So a 7'2" wingspan, 8'10" standing reach. And then the Texas Tech guys. You know, JT Toppin is an interesting prospect. He came back to college. I think he's improved his stock mildly, or at least hasn't hurt his stock. He's going to go down as one of the best players to ever play the college game. Does it translate to the NBA? Well, he's projected as a late first-round pick. And Tom Crean, his son, is an NBA scout. And they tell me that he is going to be a fantastic pro. And they think whoever gets him is going to get a steal because of his wingspan, his uptick in his perimeter shooting, his court vision. He's arguably the best passer at the 4 in the country. And then he's an elite screener. Like, he does little things that don't show up in the box score. Oh, and by the way, he's still like the nation's #1 double-double guy in the country. So he does it in both ways.
By the way, you can look at multiple mock drafts. Christian Ojakjian, ODJ Hoops on Twitter. He does great work. He's got Peterson 1, Dabansa 3. He's actually got Boozer 2, but Fleming 6, Sinak 7, Koa Pete 9. So he's got, what is that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the first 10 picks. Christian Anderson 13. He's also got Braden Burries 19, Cameron Carr 21, Richie Saunders 23, Joshua Jefferson 27, and Emmanuel Sharp 28. So you can look at 5 different mock drafts and see a bunch of, different Big 12 players going in the first round. So whether it's 11, whether it's 10, whether it's 12, whether it's this guy or that guy, it remains to be seen. But that's a really interesting look at Big 12 in the NBA draft. All right, on the way next, we've got Norm Roberts coming up. On the way next, though, there's a lot going on in college football, including see if you can stay with me on moving week 1 to week 0, what that even means or looks like, and then a lot going on with Joey Aguilar and the NCAA being sued. Just we'll try to get you caught up on the latest everything going on with that. With James Amari, it's Big 12 Today, presented by Modelo, heard on TuneIn, watched on Big 12 Studios.